Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign playing as France. We're besieging Niagara, which is this army here, and we've got this guy coming in to attack us from behind to try and relieve them. It's a bit strange situation. We're pretty much in a fantastic position here. He's got some really good troops inside the city of Niagara, the camp rather. He's got medicine men. These guys are pretty good. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really good troops. These are pretty much rubbish. As they get hit by cav and the bowmen, they'll pretty much die. What I've got to be aware of is that on this road here, this unit would be to our front, but the main army will be coming behind us. We're actually facing this guy, so these guys will be attacking behind us. But we've got lots of cav. We just need to do some decent micro. Artillery is going to be pretty much useless, to be honest, in this battle, simply because they just try to melee, they try to close the range so quickly. Well, of course, they're coming on, so we might be able to, if we can try and work out where they're going to come on, we can maybe set up an artillery barrage and just hit them as they come on and affect the morale. We'll throw our carabineers and our chasseurs à cheval forwards to hit them as soon as they come on, give them a morale shock. So I say this is going to be a weird back-to-front battle. In fact, I'm going to deploy facing off the map. Basically, that's the way it's going to go. The one unit that's in front of us, which will be deployed here, somewhere in here, but their guys will come on behind us, somewhere. It's the road. They're actually going to come along the road, somewhere along this road, which is this is the road to Niagara, down here between down this valley. So they're going to come on somewhere along here. So we need to, so it's going to look very weird this, but trust me, Empire never lies. It always deploys the guys really correctly. If it's like that on the strategic map, it'll be like that on the tactical map. So if we go here, we can cover this road. They're going to appear probably in this woodland, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. We need to be very careful how we deploy our infantry, because they all need to be able to form square. He has 2 regiments of lancers, which will just kill a unit of infantry, a regiment of infantry, so tactically you need to be quite aware of that. So this is very weird how I'm setting up here, but you'll see why I'm doing it pretty soon. I don't know where they're going to come on. They could come on over here. I don't think so, because it's the road. If you saw the main map, I think they're going to come on somewhere over here. Where's the edge of the map? The edge of the map, so they might come on here, where the edge of the map is cut by the road. So they're going to have these woodland to protect them, which is a bit of a pain. We'll keep. Don't like where I've got my artillery, actually, to be honest. I want them on a plateau above my troops, which is probably here. I like that a lot better. We can do plunging fire down towards our enemy then. It's a lovely field they're in. Let's just have a look and see. There's a bit of dead ground in front of them. Can you see the road is a bit dead in front of them? This is just toggling from soldier to soldier, so we won't hit our own troops, or we shouldn't. General, I say this is going to look really weird because the enemy is going to appear here, but we're going to use our what are we going to use? I'm not quite sure. We're going to put our bits and bobs. It's only a musketman unit, wasn't it? So we'll probably put a brigade, militia, and these guys. In fact, we'll just do 2 units of militia, I think. Let's put this guy here. And we're going to form stakes here. And we're going to have this woodland here, which we'll rush into if we can. So the colonial light cav here. Some more light cav. We're not quite sure which end he's going to come, but I'm pretty certain it's going to be this road here, for the reasons I've explained. These 2 guys here, a couple of militia. I say this is going to be weird. It's going to be a weird battle because he's going to have 1 unit of musketmen here. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to form up a brigade of chasseurs à cheval, which we're going to use to hit their guys as they come on. I'm going to put them in the centre of our line because we're not quite sure where they're going to come. They could come on over here, or over here, or in the centre. So we're just not sure. But we've got all our bases covered. I'm going to put one unit of cavalry here. I don't want these musket men to be firing on us. Well, actually, I've got a unit of gendarmerie which should be sufficient. So we've got 2 units of militia, 1 unit of gendarmerie. We'll give them one volley musket men, then we'll charge in the back with these gendarmerie. Let's move the general. We've got to keep him in the centre because we're not quite sure what's going on. I may keep him back here in the village. Can he get down? I'm not sure he can get down from there. Oh, he can. I think he can get down. So just put him here. Okay, so the reinforced brigade. We're going to do them. We need to push them forward as soon as we can. What's the range like? Can we cover the whole of the line they're going to come on, and they're attacking uphill, and they'll be coming on a single unit at a time, so we're pretty much okay, I think. Let's go the artillery. Yeah, I mean, I say this looks weird, but trust me, I've played this sort of game, this sort of battle quite a few times. They're up. Coming up more of an angle than I thought, actually. I'm going to have to rejig our line. These guys will form up over here. Let's get the lancers. It won't be good, to be honest. Let's get the artillery to attack. I can almost ignore the unit that's coming on, to be honest. Come back. I always end up hitting my own troops when I do this. These guys. Let's run these guys. Get them in position. Right, square, form square, form square, form square. Colonial cavalry back. Right, okay, the chasseurs gave us the time to actually get in position. Let's move these cavalry up. What's happening over here? Okay, that's fine. Let's move here, over here. Right, this is the main battle, over here. Let's go into square. Let's get out of the way, let's get out of the way. Oh my god. These guys are firing into my own men. Okay, it's looking much better. We probably took out quite a few of our own guys there. Right, we've got them boxed in now. They're in real trouble. They're in real trouble. You can just hit these units as they come on. Let's run. Oh, we've got some musket men there we can't see that were firing on us. Let's put these back into fire. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. Okay, they're charging in, which is a bad thing for them to do. Let's get this guy over here. Okay, that's all going to be fine over there. I'm not sure we even need these guys to... Bowman. Okay, so we need some cav over here. We need to retreat these guys. Whoa, we're hitting our own guys now. I need to target, get the sights up on this. Right, Bowman. As we said, they don't last for too long, these guys. Trying to really box these guys in now. These guys still firing on us. Is it because we can't see them? Let's just move forwards. Okay, this should be done by now, to be honest. Musket men, 9 of them. Let's use the general. Let's bring these 2 units back. Over onto this flank. Oh, not too far around there. Let's bring them over here. Boom. Boom. Carabiniers, I think that must be me firing on my own men. That's the only way I could explain it. And they're completely putting their stakes in the wrong place. Completely. Okay, we're shooting our own men. I think that's why we've got a problem here. Yeah, we're just massacring our own guys here. Right. Let's hit these guys as they come on. Let's go here. Yeah, these stakes are a waste of time, to be honest. There's only 23 of them. I think I'm still hitting my own men, I think. Oh my god. I've massacred a lot of my own cav, I think. I really would like to get behind these guys so that we can take them as they come off, to be honest. We're going to close in. We're going to get even closer. So we can charge guys as they run off. Like this, we're just literally massacring them as they come on. Royal Society, keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. There's quite a lot of them, they've got through to us. Bring the cav in. They do not like cav. Get some more friendly fire here. This is really a battle for friendly fire. I'm just killing loads of my own men at the moment because we're in a kind of constricted position. Let's pull the cav out. Try and save these units. The gendarmerie in. We're eventually going to arrive. That's my own cav I'm basically killing. Let's get out of there. Yeah, I've managed to rout my own cav, which is not good. bowmen. You see, you don't want them firing at you for any length of time. Okay, well, it's kind of a thing of death at the moment for them. They've got no chance at all. This looks bad. It looks to me as if this unit is stuck coming on, which is always bad. Maybe we can't actually finish this battle. They're gone. May have to melee them, to be honest, to actually get them. Okay, good. Right. I say, I'm sure I've got lots of friendly fire losses there. I did that rather clumsily. But good stuff. We've definitely broken the power of them at Niagara. I don't think we lost any units. We didn't. Yeah, we haven't done well, really, to be honest, there. I'd hate to look at how many we could have. Only 100 of our own men. In fact, less than that, 60, which is really good for me. I thought we were going to kill a lot more. So this unit's gone. This has quite a few units left because they're coming on and then... Yeah, so they're coming on and basically attacking us again. Can't retreat, so we have to attack. But this time they'll actually be coming on to our front. I'm not sure whether this is their last chance. It may well be. I think we have been besieging for one turn. So this is going to be a tight battle because they've already done a little bit of damage to us. It depends. It should be the same map in effect with the village at the centre. We're actually sitting on the village, but we'll see. So the maps are normally pretty good. The battle maps are pretty good. They reflect what's happening strategically on there. Oh no, there we go. Wow, this is like unbelievable. He's got to attack us. Remember that. This could not be a better place for us to set up. Tip, you don't want to have your artillery too far up the mountain because you just can't see stuff then. Let's go here and deploy. And can we actually see? Can we see down into the... there's a lot of dead ground in front of us. So I think I may well move that, to be honest. I'm going to have it further back. Yeah, I'm going to keep it there. Because the artillery isn't going to do a lot of damage, to be honest. These guys need to be protected because they can't melee at all. Their stats are so poor. We don't have fire by rank, so we need to be really spread out. These hills will protect them. It does have some cav that can charge us, so we'll put some stakes here if we can. Do a lot of hits on our cav, so we don't want to lose any cav. So what we're going to do is move it to the rear. Should mean we can deploy it if we do this. There we go. Yeah, we just basically need to save our cav. I'm hoping it won't be involved at all. I don't like where the artillery is, to be honest. Now I've moved it there. It's too far back. I'm going to put it here so it gets a decent firing position. I'm going to mainly deploy our units that are quite strong. Can afford to go further back with the artillery, I think. I'm trouble deploying at the moment. I like that. We've got this knoll here that protects us. I'm really struggling to where to put my artillery, to be honest, at the moment. Maybe I do need it here. get it to deploy at the moment. I say it's going to be of quite limited value, the artillery, because it just isn't going to have time to fire on them, I don't think. Let's have a look and see that we're not going to be firing to the backs of my guys. That looks a bit too dangerous to me. These guys will be hit by our own artillery. Maybe I do need to put it at the back here. Certainly will not be and the cav, maybe we need to move them to one side straight away. That's what we'll probably do. The general up here as well. We've got quite a lot of chasses of cheval, but again they're quite depleted. We are going to move these guys back so as we can. In fact, we're not going to turn the artillery on to begin with. Yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that. Let's put these guys over here. On the flank, general to here. Let's put this flank, these guys over here as a flank guard for the artillery, because he does have lancers still. We're going to turn on the artillery any second now. We're in guard mode. Yeah, there they are. Let's give them some artillery. Lancers, so we need to bring these guys up here. Hopefully they'll be able to deploy. Let's run them. I want to put out some stakes basically. Got to watch these guys because they'll probably get hit here actually, so we need to put the stakes here. Not as high up as we were going. Just there, we need to put the stakes in. Let's run the guy. Run, 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 run. Tribesmen, armed tribesmen. Let's keep hitting these guys. And I think these guys can probably come round a bit more actually. I'm having trouble deploying because it's such a broken ground area. Let's come back the other way now. Let's do this. So we can get some stakes out. That looks much better this time. So lancers are coming around this way. I think we've got enough here to actually deal with them. I've got the general here as well. There's bowmen, no lancers. We can just sit here and fire on them, to be honest. I'm going to bring a regiment of foot up to here. The rest we're going to spread out a bit more. Boom. Run. Always hit the unit that's closest to you. Bowman. That's what I don't want to happen. We don't want to be sitting here taking shots from these bowmen. If we can avoid it. Cab round slightly more. We're going to go around this side actually. We're getting good hits on these guys. See, I should really go after these guys. The trouble is I took so many hits with my cav. I mean, a downhill charge is obviously ideal. It is mainly bowman. If he's got some lancers, if we can get the lancers out of the way. It'll hold fire. Let's charge through the gendarmerie. This guy's running along the front of the face of the... which can't be right, it can't be good. We need to form square. I don't really want to be honest, because there they go, they're going. Simply because it means that these are good guys. Let's get the artillery on these. Good stuff. How's the gendarmerie doing? I'm going to push the gendarmerie through because they're quite a big unit. Keep the gendarmerie going through. Bowmen, lancers. Trolley's going to lancers against damn. Yeah, see, we're really in amongst it now. Okay, he's pushing up on this flank. I'm going to pull the guys out to take out these bowmen here. Let's move these guys forwards. Yeah, let's get out of there and get these guys. I want to avoid the native warriors if we can. Yeah, the native bowmen are just derping about at the moment. They're taking terrible hits. That's what they see. Losing. To try and avoid these guys. Right, let's pull over here. They're gone. Musket men, lancers, native warriors. Let's just pull out of there. Let's get these two units to pull out over here. Maybe we can kite them about a bit. I certainly do not want to lose. See the bowmen, they're just shooting at us. Okay, that's good stuff. Oh no. Damn. I just don't control these guys enough, well enough to be honest. My micro's just not up to it. These guys just fired in the back. They're brilliant troops, but my micro just isn't good enough to be honest at the moment. Right, oh my god, we're taking hits here. Run away. I just lost this unit. We might have lost it completely actually. I didn't realise he had musket men left. Okay, this is going okay. Put these guys in a crossfire. Warrior Society, we do not want to get involved with the Warrior Society. But they must be getting tired now, these guys. I'm going to charge in. See those arrows going in, terrible. Let's move forwards. Native warriors on tribesmen. Going to save this unit. I've only got my general over here now, to be honest, which is a bit dodgy. Got light cav. Okay, they should be able to deal with these bowmen and the lancers, especially because we've got stakes, so that should do it. Okay, those bowmen are gone. That's good. Warriors, tribes, let's get out of there. I'm gonna try and bring some troops over to where we've got trouble. It's got a lot of his really good troops left actually. Right, it's kind of trying to outflank us, kind of, I think. Okay. What we're going to do is bring these guys over this flank. Got a lot of bowmen here, which is what we want to hit. Bring these guys up to here. Might have to throw the cab in. Let's charge these guys. We're going to melee these guys. They're tribesmen, so they haven't got particularly good melee stats. This guy needs to move back because he's actually suffering hits from his own, the adjoining unit here. They're firing across in front of him. This unit here is doing really well against the native warriors. We need to pull back though, I think. We need to pull back now. General back here. Run back, run back, run back, run back, run back. These guys are going to melee native warriors. This will be interesting. We've got the 5th Amsterdam Militia against these native warriors. The stats are all against us, to be honest. They should not really be able to withstand those guys. Warrior Society, let's just keep running away. Just shoot at them. Keep shooting at them. Let's run so we can get a position to fire on. These are obviously melee troops, so they're just pursuing this guy. Go guys, fire, fire, fire on this guy. Don't fire on this guy, he's running away already. Fire on this one. Keep shooting at them, there's only 70 of them left. Okay, that's okay over there. How are the militia doing? Winning slightly. Right, time for the general to throw himself in, I think. Certainly against these bows, because they're just murdering us. Have we got any ammo left? I have. Let's hit the bows. Well done, militia. Brilliant job. Well done. One here. Whoop. Let's get these guys pursuing these guys now. Okay, it's going okay. It's got very little left now. That's one up here. 51 of them, they're doing a good job here. These guys, we should manage to... 51 of them, we should manage to save that unit. Shaken. Oh god, they're coming back. Running slightly. We don't really want to be in there, to be honest. Pull out, pull out, pull out. Because we're going to be taking losses. I don't think he's got very much left, to be honest, now. Where's my artillery? So we can hit this unit of lancers who are just sitting there. Probably they're too close. Oh, he's got musket men are firing on us. We can't hit them because we can't see them. Right, time for general assault. We're not going to mess about. We're going to come crashing down the hill into these guys. Go for it, because we can't see them, we can't hit them. Right, how are these guys doing? Are we still trying to melee them, which is really crazy? Run away, because we can just shoot them. Should be able to get them in a crossfire pretty soon. Drag them over this way. Musketmen, we shouldn't have too much trouble here. Lancers, we'll attack the Lancers. I know it seems weird attacking cavalry with infantry, but and square up so we can just pull them in. And we need to turn the artillery off because we're actually hitting our own men now. Okay, right, here's where we need to do some business. Drag them across in front, and these guys can shoot them as they come across. It's almost gone. We're going to turn these guys round in a minute. Oh, that was a good volley. Let's keep the guys going, and that should be fine. Okay, I can't see. There's very much left to us, and that's the end of the battle. Heroic victory. Don't think let's keep fingers crossed. I don't think we lost any units. Certainly not Cav, because Cav is difficult to replace in the United States. You don't get many chances to recruit good Cav. Yeah, that's fine. We didn't lose any units. We suffered heavy losses, but we're gonna. Wow, mounted tribals are a good 230 odd. 224 line infantry. Gendarmerie killed 208, and that company of light infantry on our left held up the enemy a lot, killed 176. Good stuff. I think he's got one turn maybe to go. We do have more armies coming around, by the way. This is Lake Ontario, I think. This is Lake Erie. Okay, good. Rake in France. Well, that's kind of okay. Didn't propagate in some island somewhere in the West Indies. In fact, that's an ideal place because we need to get some decent intelligence about what's going on over here now. Let's speed things up. Okay, we're going to push him over towards Württemberg, our ally, Westphalia, our allies, and Hanover likes us. Pretty good nick, to be honest, on the Rhine. Okay, this is all pretty good stuff. We're forming up another army to attack the Spanish. Someone did say about, I've got a Pleasure Palace here, and we've got decent public order. I think it was Michael Couch suggested that we replace this with a college. I think we're going to get a college pretty soon. In 3 turns we're going to get another one in Lyon. So that will still only give us 4 places to research, and we're not doing too well, to be honest, on research. A lot of the other countries have much greater research, and time's getting on. It's 1714, so I'm going to take a slight risk and we're going to destroy this. The religious side of things is not really so much a worry for us. In fact, is it a problem at all? I don't think it is a problem at the moment, the religious side of things. Protestantism it's a third is Catholic, 2/3 are Protestant. I don't know, I'm going to have a think about that. It's a good point, Michael, but I think I might have a think about that. We're only 3 turns to get Lyon, so it may be unnecessary. Let's go back to North America where all the action was going on. As you can see, maybe they've got 1 more turn left. I don't want to auto-resolve this because we'll lose some units, almost certainly. We can certainly afford to repair everyone. And we'll move the spy down to here. The rake, I always call them spies, but they're rakes, aren't they? Let's see what he's got in. Yeah, very little to worry us. They've actually taken out Louisiana, believe it or not, the Iroquois, which is marvellous for them, bad for us of course. But it means a lot of their armies are probably down in New Orleans, that area, or actually in Louisiana, and they're going to head north to fight us, so we need to... Oh wow. Well, I need to do something here. Let's got some raiders.
Oui, monsieur.
Can we hit them? We'll have to hit them, guys. We've got an army that's here. We're going to put on board ship. Oh, and that's something else I'm going to do. Cherokee, they're kind of indifferent to us. They're not really that bothered about us. +10, but I think what we're going to do, we're going to give them a gift. to make sure they don't attack us. I want to actually make sure they don't attack us. It won't actually update until you go back into it. So it's now 110. So that's fine. That money is well worth its payment, because we've moved our army up from Charleston. They've only really got us they can attack now, to be honest, the Cherokees, and if they attack the Iroquois, I think they're fairly friendly with the Iroquois. But we want to move down the Mississippi and down the Ohio Valley, which is down here. We want to move down the Mississippi here, take out these Iroquois territories, and then we'll attack the Cherokee once they're surrounded on all sides. We are going to need another stack, I think, to do that. We definitely need to come back and destroy that. That's annoying. I think we've got 3 stacks here at the moment. That's repairing. This one is pretty much repaired. This army here, I think it's been fighting, as we've said, these odd units are breaking forward. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to bring these guys around as far as we can. Around to here. Can they arrive to here? Well, they can't. So it's going to take another turn, but we'll then land them here. Cayuga is going to take an army just to sit there, to be honest. We're not going to be able to move that army all that fast. I should really move them ashore. The chances are that we won't get attacked, but if by moving it ashore it's much safer, isn't it? It means that we can't be attacked then. We'll keep the ship there to move them out eventually. I've got to watch this because he's probably going to go raiding again. We're going to come around here and destroy that. I think that's what we're going to do. There's nothing coming to relieve Niagara, so we've got enough time to take that and repair. And so we've done our work. We'll come back to destroying that raiding party. We don't want Albany to fall or something, Boston or something to fall. India, I think I keep saying we're kind of in a really good position here. We've taken 6 of the territories of India without any problems at all. We're very, very staunch allies of the Mughals. They love us. They don't think that we can do anything wrong. 381, which is amazing. State gift 55. We may chop that up in 2 or 3 turns to get it back to 100, get us over 400. They're at war with Austria and Russia, which is good for us. France is basically going to be at war with the imperial powers, Austria, Prussia, Poland, Russia. Maybe some of the minor powers like Denmark, possibly. And our allies are Sweden and the Ottomans. We're going to move along the coast of North Africa once we've taken out Spain, which is our big project at the moment. So I think what we will do, we will actually just take out, just for the sake of completeness, we'll take out this group here. These guys here, if we can reach them. If we can reach them, we can. Right, so we have to fight this, because if we auto-resolve, they'll kill hundreds of us. So do forgive me, and always fast forward through this. Yeah, I think the more I think about it, probably I need to keep that religious establishment in Britain to make sure we don't get a public order problem. As your research increases, disorder increases, it causes more unrest as you get more developed. So I think we need them all to be Catholic, I think, in England. So I'll maybe just wait for Lyon to develop as another research centre. That's what we're going to do, I think. And obviously I can afford to repair this army. Right, so he's got 2 units. They're not very good. I need to try and make sure I use my guys better than I have been. Right, let's put my cavalry brigade over here. Looks like we're going to have to fight through a town. I always hate fighting through towns, as most of you all know. It always makes strategic development or tactical development really difficult, rather. This is a pretty bland army, to be honest. It hasn't got anything really that interesting about it. These are guys that I want to do the damage. Let's come through here. Can we really hit them? Can we really hit them? They're over here. Musket men. So we're going to encourage them to come forwards. Let's come there. Let's just move through the town because we can. Yeah, we'll keep hitting them with the infantry. I'll bring his cab over to there. Actually, I don't think I'll put them into... That's better. So we're going to form up on the flank, maybe attack them in the rear once they start going, so we can keep our losses down. Let's fast forward. You don't want to watch the deployment, do you? Not really. Better slow down the infantry. I don't want them to arrive too soon. Ah, let's move these guys over here. Bowman, so he could really charge in and attack them, to be honest. He's having to come forwards, of course. Can probably... These two units can come in and attack them. Let's rush in. We'll get some hits on them. It's assuming they're about here now. Bring the cav in. He isn't going to like this at all, of course. Where are they? Where are they? Come on, we should be able to see them. Boom. Boom. Oh god, I think we just shot into the back of our own guys again. We've just got to be so careful with these guys. Right, cab in. I don't think they've actually hit us at all so far. Shaken. These guys, although they're musket men, they can actually just simply fire on them, of course. Can melee rather, they don't have to. And where are these guys going? I haven't lost any guys yet on here yet. They're going. Wow, we've got a lot of hits here. Turn that off so we don't get any more hits. Let's continue because I want to kill all these guys off. Don't want any of them left, of course. Let's turn the artillery off before we kill some of our own men. Right, okay, that's fine. We'll speed things up in a moment. Got to destroy these raiding parties completely. We do not want any of them left. Still 40 of the guys left. I think they're quite a way away from the edge, so we should do quite well against them. 34, 30. Come on, guys. Still 79 of these guys left, so we need to make sure we get them. 60 of them. Something really weird as usual with the deployment of the guys. How many left here? 4. We can probably bring one of the units over here. Light cab presumably is going to be the quickest. No, don't let them escape. Come on, come on, come on. I'm going to turn these guys back onto fire because they're not really doing very well against them. There we go. Did we get some? We did get some. 35. They're doing better actually as a unit to shoot them down, to be honest, than to chase them down. 34. Come on guys, fire, fire, fire. Come on, come on, I don't want to escape. Speed things up. Hopefully they have not escaped. If they have, they're going to be raiding, causing problems. The garrisons in the cities of Albany and Boston will be able to resist them. It's just they'll damage farms and things like that. Who did the work? Oh, probably the cavalry. Mounted auxiliary. Yeah, that's good. And we killed 20 of our own guys, so half the losses. All good, that's good. Move in here, and we need to make sure we're completely repairing all this stuff. I have to take it all off now before we can attempt to repair everything in one turn, or 2 turns. Right, let's do that. 2,300, so we've got 8,200. Okay, so things are pretty much resolving themselves into a battle down the Ohio and the Mississippi in this territory, in the Americas theatre. And we've got to watch, because I think places like, I'm not sure where the pirates are going to appear when the Spanish have finished. I think probably it's the islands, so it'd be things like maybe Santa Hispaniola will become pirate. I know it's very rare for that to happen, and maybe Cuba will become pirates. All the rest of the islands we own, but it's always the islands that become pirates, so it'd be those two. So we need an army down here to take them out, or maybe a navy to blockade so they can't produce ships. We need two ships, I think, to block these ports. We don't want the pirates producing ships and then them escaping from us and attacking us. Okay, so we're done in North America. Back to Europe. Okay, so we need to consider our position now. What we've got here, so we can move this guy into here. I think we need a general, don't we, here by the looks of it. What have we got in here? We've got 2 artillery already, we don't need any more in there. Probably we're talking cavalry, I would think. Yeah, we definitely need more cav. Where can I produce cav? Oh, this is where I was obviously producing them. They're heading for the port of... Will they reach there in 2 turns? I think they will. Yeah, they will. So that'll be a stack. In fact, that unit, one of those units can go to... What port should we go to? That unit can go to there. Start to form up the next army in this port here in Antwerp. We need to make sure we're doing the business over here against the Russians. We're at war with the Russians. They've obviously repaired that again, so we need to destroy this. Take a moment or 2 of your time. This is affecting their economy. I think it's costing about 3,500 every turn before they do anything to repair these things. I'm going to go here, blockade their fleet, and we're helping our allies in Sweden by blocking this route. You can see the Russian armies are having to go round here before they can move towards Arbo. And we're also attacking their ice-free port down here, which I'm sure they have repaired it, which is always good. It's another 1,250 that's coming off the top of their budget every turn. I know this is a bit tedious, but it's well worth doing it, because by the time well, we won't be attacking them, our allies are attacking them. I'm saying that they've taken this from the Turks, I think. They're making some progress, the Russians, which is a bit annoying, to be honest. Okay, so that's destroyed. The trick is to always move out of the port. Don't leave your ship in there, because it will move the eye will then move a garrison into there. This way it will just keep trying to repair it. We're now at war. The Austrians, I think. They only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territories, most of which are quite landlocked. We were doing stuff. We were going to do stuff up here. Well, we were going to attack up here. We're at war with Venice, which is a pain, actually. Venice are more of a risk than anyone else, to be honest. I think what we're going to do is come round here. Oh, or are we going to damage some of their ports on the way through? That's Ottoman. Let's go here with this fleet. Just Destries. He's done some fantastic work. What can we do here? He's getting some in there. He's got, what has he got here? Some rubbish ships. So we can afford to maybe blockade here. And blockade here. And we're going to go and damage this port first. Oh, sorry, cancel move. That's actually Italian states, so we don't want to attack them. We've got a nice buffer here. We've got the Spanish here. We're not at war, I think I checked. They're not at war with Venice, I'm pretty certain, or Austria. Where's Venice? Venice. Yep, they're only at war with Prussia, us, and the Barbary States. Yeah, Spain are interesting. I mean, they're quite indifferent to us at the moment, but they're only at war with Austria, Barbary States, Plains and Cherokee, so they're not much use to us, to be honest, at the moment. We've got to watch because some of the people like Westphalia, I think, are their allies, so when we eventually do the dirty on them, it's going to be a bit of a risk. Yeah, we need to land troops in Naples and Caligari as well. Okay, we need to keep this blocked. We don't want the Italian states moving that group of troops out. A nice big fleet here. We are repairing. We can move forwards, I think, onto their territory. We can move. What has he got? Let's move to here. Should sit on the bridge, really, to be honest. We're just defending your capital, mate. That's all we're doing. We're not attacking you. We need 2 there because that's a fortress. Okay, and he's actually still repairing, this guy. Is he? He is still repairing. Yeah, there's one guy here who's got 6 chevrons. Brilliant. This we should be able to take in 1 turn. What's he got? But it isn't fortified. That'll be a hard battle, but we've got a good army here, I think. Lots of grenadiers. Not much in the way of cav, though. It's more of a defensive army, to be honest. Okay, this is why I was saying we need some more stacks. So up here, we definitely need a general. I think what I'm going to do is get my recruitment up, I think, first of all. 1, 2, 3. And we'll do another 2 cav. Oh, we're getting one of these really good troops actually here. Some more lancers, I think. Or a lancer unit. So what we've got here already. Got 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's all we can do at the moment. All our money's gone. Okay, I think we're kind of done. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to do. I think we're going to need a stack there to take out these guys. To make sure, I think we maybe need 10 guys here, 10 guys here, so a half stack in each of these. That should be, and then maybe 1 stack here, just as a reserve, just in case things go wrong. So I think we don't need to make any more stacks than we're doing. We've got another army forming up in Antwerp. I'm glad in the previous episode I didn't actually produce any more ships. We don't need them at the moment. We've got 2 really good fleets here. Got this one here that's blocking the Mediterranean by blockading Gibraltar. Stopping the Barbary States and all kinds of people. Look at this. Where's that going? But now it can only go inside the Mediterranean. So maybe it'll attack Genoa or something, or not Genoa, the Barbary States or Spain or somewhere. Who knows? But hopefully not us. Okay, what else to talk about? Policies. So we've got France not producing any taxation. It's not a major problem. We're losing about 3,000, I think. 3,000 odd. Growth is really good. 1.35. 3 turns we get Lyon. That'll be a college. We're still getting really good money. 15,000. We're now obviously producing many more armies, so that's why it's going down slightly. Trade, really good. Got a bit of a monopoly on the ivory side of things at the moment. So you can see we've got a really strong fleet there, trade fleet, which is monopolising ivory. It's gone down to 24. Spices we really need to do something about. I think on those lines there was over here there's an Austrian. We know that there's an Austrian. Oh no, there isn't actually. There used to be an Austrian trade here, so maybe Spain has attacked them and destroyed them, or the Ottomans, because there was an Austrian route here which would have been to the Spice Islands in the East Indies. Dutch East Indies, or rather they're not the Dutch East Indies anymore. But anyway, so that's fine. I can't see that we've got... It's Denmark, they're potential enemies. Here we've got a pretty good monopoly going already in this zone. We'll be heading out to other trade zones later. We won't be able to get any information here because we haven't got any ships. So, okay, I think it's probably end turn time. I think we're around about an hour. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. I want to move on quickly and try and take Detroit if we can, and also Cayuga, which we should be able to do in the next episode, I would hope. I'm wondering about... The ship can't move very far back. I'm wondering about moving this army by sea, because we can still get it to kind of here really quickly, whereas if you try and move it overland, it's going to take about 4 turns just to get to here. Okay, well, this ship will start moving back to here. I mean, it's not going to get very far, and these guys will move into the port, I think. Or maybe we'll have to hold for a while until we get rid of these blooming raiding parties. But this army here, Claude de Villiers, is an old campaigner, Duke de Salon. Okay, well, I think we're going to end the episode there. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. Let's have a look at the objectives. We haven't done that for a while. This won't happen now because Louisiana doesn't exist. Prestige wise, it's only the Russians that are above us now, which is interesting. They're obviously fighting a lot of battles, I think. Yeah, military, that's the reason why. That is interesting. The next one after that is Austria, again fighting a lot of battles. The rest are not really anything for us to worry about. Victory conditions, we're going to go for world domination. We're already up to 34 out of 50 by 1799, but we're going to try and go for everything. We're going to try and kind of capture every single territory and see how long that takes us. My aim is 1750, to do that by 1750 if I can. Is there anything else I can build in here? We've got 500 left. We can probably upgrade a farm. Let's have a look. Is there a farm we can upgrade? I'm sure there must be. Sure there must be. Perhaps in North America we can upgrade a farm. Surely. Come on. There must be a farm somewhere we can upgrade. Yeah, there we go. Let's upgrade that. I hate to see wasted money. Right, let's end the turn. And we'll see what the enemy does, and then we'll end the episode. Austria, they're our enemies, but we've got them blockaded, so... Got them blockaded at Gibraltar and also at their home ports, which are obviously going to hold them up. Don't like the look of that. Spanish are moving about a bit now. It's a bit of a pain. No one else has attacked us, always a good sign. And they want peace. Well, we're not going to make a counter offer. Actually, I don't want peace. We're going to attack them. We're going to continue to attack them, just to keep... right, okay. Well, we'll fight this in the next episode. They don't stand a chance. Basically, it's only 300 against 1700. They've made a good effort. 3 or 4... It's third attempt to get out, I think? Third attempt, I think. It says 50-50, so if I alter resolve, I'll lose loads of units. And I don't want to do that, because these guys have very good experience now. 3 chevrons. 5 chevrons, is that? 4 chevrons, rather. This is getting quite an experienced army, so I don't want to lose any of these guys if I can avoid it. Sepoys from India, the Orissa regiment, that's interesting. Okay, I say, so we'll fight this, and that'll be the opening battle of the next episode. Niagara has really been a thorn in our side the whole of this episode. We fought a lot of battles here. 2 so far, I think. This will be the 3rd. Okay, thanks for your time watching. Be speaking to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.